These are some of the practical steps to encounter such splinter groups. Number one, when they come and they ask you, hey, you are worshipping Mary, something like that. What do you say? Sir, stop. Let me ask a question. Where did you get the Bible? You are a group just originated in America about 100 years ago. You don't have the divine tradition. You don't have the grace of understanding the Bible. You don't have the even Bible, right Bible. Where do you get the Bible? You simply took the Bible from the Catholics and cut away some of the passages. Secondly, what is the view? The right mark of a Catholic Bible, the true Bible is imprimatur. Do you have the imprimatur in your Bible? You don't have. Second, there are 25,000 sects, so-called people of Holy Spirit or this and that, calling themselves, but they actually differing among themselves. And at the same time they claim Biblia sola. We are people who live only by the Bible. Let me ask the question. You ask the question to them. Hey, if you are following the Bible, only Bible, and there are 25,000 groups who claim to be following the Bible, then how is it that you are split into 25,000 groups? Why you are disagreeing with you? Go and agree among yourself first, instead of coming and quarreling with the Catholics. Good. Third, our Lord clearly said, any branch that cannot remain on the trunk, connected with the trunk, is a cut off branch, it easily dries off, cannot produce fruits. We read St. John's Gospel, chapter 15, verse 6. A branch that is cut off from the main trunk cannot produce fruit, is dried off. Similar is the situation of these so-called small, petty groups, or of groups that are fighting against Christians, at least doctrinally. Why? Because their main trunk is Catholic Church. And it is so obvious. God created only, Jesus found only one church. I have my great respect to the Orthodox groups. They are almost like Catholics in doctrines and sacraments and practices, except the point that they are disagreeing on the issue of Pope. So, but then smaller groups who are virulent, who are attacking Christians, trying to confuse Catholics, they let them, to them I say, they are like the cut off branches. Therefore, dear brother, you don't have the grace, divine grace, to understand these complicated texts, or nor do you have the grace to explain them properly. Do you have? If you have, what do you have? This 25,000 sects at war with each other. Good. Thirdly, I tell you, when our test of the truth of the Bible interpretation is this: does it agree with the official teaching of the Catholic Church, which is guided by the Holy Spirit, together with the Pope and scholars? Whatever teaching or practice contrary to the official teaching of the Catholic Church is simply null and void, useless. They are wrong. Yeah, good. So, see, if your doctrine, your position is not in harmony with the Catholic position, you are out. You don't agree. So, are you in agreement with the teaching of the Catholic Church? No. I know you don't agree because you have lost all this ancient tradition, because they are already of recent churches of this century. So then, we keep a friendly attitude. Don't hate them, don't chase them, but tell them honestly, instead of trying to argue, answer the questions they ask. You ask the number one, where do you get the Bible? You took our Bible, you removed some of them. Second, you don't have the divine grace to understand properly or interpret the Bible, because these are the truths that are interest of the one Catholic Church. Then 3. If you claim you are people living always on the Bible, according to the Bible, sola Biblia, just you cannot answer this simple question, namely 25,000 groups fighting with each other. This question was asked in Amsterdam 20 years ago when these Pentecostals or small groups or so many other small groups were there, and they asked, how can we answer this question? We claim to be people of Bible, but we cannot agree on the fundamentals. Then what's the meaning of our going and disputing with the major body Catholics? The Catholic Church is actually the most venerable institution in the whole world. More than 200 countries of the world, people of the world are members of the Catholic Church, all obedient to the Pope, not because of his personal quality, but because he is successor of Saint Peter and of divine appointment. Therefore, to be a member of a Catholic Church, you don't have to worry about all the other questions or allegations or misconceptions that are thrown against you. Ask these questions. God bless you.